welcome back to our channel. We are currently sat in the car at Hartop car park. Why are we sat in the car at Hartop car park? Because the traffic in the Lake District today is absolutely chaos. I was hoping to go somewhere else, but I don't know what time we would have got there, and then I would have been, you know, rushing to try and get pitched. So I've just turned off at Hartop, and here we are. I've got a few spots up my sleeve where we can pitch tonight. The weather's not looking fantastic. There's a chance of a shower, and winds are 35, maybe 40-mile-an-hour gusts later on. So I'm just having a moment. I've just had my pre-hike banana and having a little refreshment, and then we'll be on our way. Right, let's go. So you might be wondering where I'm heading tonight. Well, the path up here takes us to Kidsey Pike, High Street and Ramsgill Head, I think it's called. So I'm just gonna have a wander around there and hopefully get out the wind, because my hat's already blown off. I could go up there to Angle Tarn, but as it's Saturday night, you just know full well it's going to be a campsite. So anyway, let's move on. Now, I don't know if you can make this out, but there's a sign there. Hayeswater Bridge was damaged in storms and has been removed, as you can see. Now, don't mind me, but surely that sign should be on that side. But anyway, if you are coming up here in the next few weeks, you can go up there and turn left as an alternative route. But so yeah, just be careful. You can just make out Hayeswater Reservoir there now. You can see how windy it is with the waves. You can see how windy it is with the waves. Now, we're heading up there. If it gets too bad, might drop down here later on. But you might be able to see a young couple there. And there's looks like there's a campsite going on over there. So, it's just nearly half 3 now, so a bit early to be pitched, I think, but each of their own. Right, let's keep moving. So the path we're on now is going to take us up to the Knott. That's spelled K-N-O-T-T, like your laces. And if you wanted to drop down later on, that's the path that takes us to Brock Crags. Now, I've actually camped over there in one of my videos. I think it was last summer. Good camp, that. Nice spot there, looking down to Brothers Water. But beyond those little pikes here, there's Angle Tarn, and that's a very popular wild camping spot. So I'm going to try and avoid that on a Saturday. But that's where we're going to head up. You can see a few people up there already. It is quite breezy. You can make it out. So let's see what it's like when we get up there. I've got the Hillyberg Solo tonight because I knew it was going to be windy. I don't think the Big Agnes are coping in tonight's weather, well, what's been forecast anyway. So yeah, let's get on with it. Well, once again, we're at that exciting point in the video where we're going to get some water. Now, we're currently at Gill. This is the Gill. So, as you can hear, there is a running water source. In fact, it's there. But it's not as obvious as other sources, but there's a little bit of a stream there, so we're going to fill up. Right, so we're all filled up. If you don't know, the pack I've got on is the Atom Packs Prospector, the 60 litre, and it comes with these chest pockets here. Now these are great because you can get a full litre of water in each pocket, and the bottle is an active pH which you get from Holland & Barrett, ionised water or something stupid like that. So bought that, one each. It's not just that, other weights on your chest as well. So yeah, more interesting wild camping facts. Tune in next week. Right, so we're just at the junction now, or we was a few seconds ago, where you can go straight onto High Raise, or you can turn left to Ramsgill Head. So we're going to go up there to Ramsgill Head and see what's going down. And if it's too windy, we'll have a gander up to High Raise. And if it's too windy, back to Hayeswater Reservoir. Nah, I'm sure we'll find somewhere up there. I've not camped up there before. I've been up there a few years ago with the dog on Wainwright's bagging mission once, but never camped up there, so yeah, let's go see if we can get pitched. Oh, there's a cheeky little spot. Look at that. That's a possible option for later on. Looking down the valley there, you just see Hayeswater in the background as well. Tell you what, there's a nice little spot, a couple's on. There's an option. Anyway, let's keep on moving. That's how windy it is. Snake! Woo! Right folks, as you can see, it's pretty windy up here. Just measured the wind, 36 mile an hour. It doesn't really seem that much, but believe me, it is. I don't really fancy camping up here, as beautiful as it is. I've already lost my hat, so I think I said earlier on, I've got the Hillyberg Solo and it's more than capable of taking that kind of wind, but as I'm getting older, I prefer peaceful camps. So I'm going to drop down onto the Knott and try and find somewhere. It's not like these fellas are going anywhere, is it? You can always come back another time. Woo-hoo-hoo! I don't know if you can make it out on the camera, but there's Hayeswater Reservoir down there. That's Hayeswater. Rinningdale Crag there, and beyond that crag we have Bleewater. Some view that, innit? Kidsley Pike up there. I could have gone to a party tonight. Okay, so it looks like we have found our spot for tonight. Found a nice flat spot. These are our bedroom views. Way up above Hayeswater Reservoir there. Brothers Water there over, just peeking out. It's still a bit windy, but it's not bad as up there. Probably about 15-20 mile an hour, so that's not too bad. Anyway, let's get pitched up. didn't turn out too bad after all, did it? So yeah, pretty pleased with this. We're in the Hilleberg Solo with the Carling Black Label poles, the updated poles. This is a red label tent. The fabric's not as good as a black label. But yeah, I think the wind speed's currently about 20, 22 maybe, if that. And not flinching. To be fair, it probably wouldn't have flinched up there, but you know, at least I can walk around here and take the views in a bit better. There's the campers from earlier on, they're still pitched up. We've got some more down there. But yeah, what a view. That's Grey Crag. I've done this loop before, Wainwright. What part of the fells is it? I think it's the Hartop fells. So sunset tonight's about 7:15. No, it's not, it's 10 to 8. And sunrise tomorrow is at 6:30. So, but I don't think we're going to be blessed with either, to be honest. Anyway, I'm going to get my stuff packed away, ready for tonight, and then just chill out for a bit. So this evening, we're back on the 1664s, 2 of those, the usual sleeping juice, the Jameson whiskey, and we're trying something new tonight. We're on Expedition Foods, chicken, rice and vegetables. Now, I have had these before, but I don't think I've had them on my YouTube. And for breakfast in the morning, rolled oats, apple and blackcurrant, so posh porridge. Tent bag, tent pegs case even, all my electrics in there, all my drone gear is in there, which I don't think we're going to need at all tonight because it's so windy. Packs in there obviously, toques, 750ml titanium pot, cup, and the sleep system this evening. Hello? The sleep system this evening is the Highlander foil mat. You can't even see, can you? The Highlander foil mat from Amazon. Thermarest X-Therm. The Alpkit Pipe Dream 400. Flex tail pillow and a spare pillow, just in case one decides to go down in the middle of the night. So that's me. That's the setup. It's getting towards nearly 6 o'clock, so I'm going to have this chicken and rice and then just chill out. Oh, this will do nicely. Oh, how often do you get views like that? Right, Expedition Foods, chicken, rice and vegetables. Yeah, it's nice, that. Has a light seasoning. Anyway, I'm going to tuck into this and just absorb these views.
A few minutes later.
Oh, yeah, you might have noticed I put my warm gear on. The sun's not set yet, but it's got a bit cold. It's really cloudy tonight. Yeah, so there's a Wildcamper there. Looks like he's got, looks like a blizzard. One of those wild country blizzard tents to me. And there's someone up there. There's a couple up there. I don't know if you can make them out. And it looks to me like they're putting a Lanchan 2 up. Rather them than me, how windy it is up there. They're making me look bad, aren't they? I'm there with solo and they're putting the Lanchan up. One of them khaki brown ones. So anyway, I can see it flapping around. Fair play to you, whoever you are. Oh, well, I just cracked open a beer and just admiring the sunset. Probably not the best Wildcamp sunset I've ever had, but you know, better than sitting at home, isn't it? I actually got invited to a party tonight in Blackpool, but I've had a bit of a rubbish week this week. So I just wanted to get away and, you know, just chill out. And it's right what they say, you know, nature, you know, it's good for the soul. And as soon as I got my tent pitched, and even though it's windy, I just, you know, you can feel the stress leaving your body. Like, have you ever seen that film Avengers, where that wizard woman, and she smacks Bruce Banner, and then the Hulk comes out of Bruce Banner? That's stress leaving your body in the legs. Pull that off, I can. Can you see him? So if you are a regular subscriber on this channel, you know we go for a little mountain mooch. And we've got some moochers. Can you see them? They come for a nosy. Must be able to smell that chicken and rice, eh? I don't want to get too close and scare them, so. But you can just see a few twinkling lights now there. Kirkstone Pass. A few lights there beside Hayeswater. I wonder if we can see those other campers. Oh yeah, he's there. I'm not going to go and disturb him, so. But yeah. Not really much going on tonight. It's not always sunsets and sunrises. These wild camps, it might be alright tomorrow. Right folks, well just measured the wind speed. It's about 30-35 mile an hour, gusts constant 25, something like that. So it is quite breezy up here tonight. Full moon, if you can make it out. So there might be a werewolf or two out later on. But anyway, as I said earlier, there's not really much going on. There's a few head torches about. See them scattered about all over the fells there. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on with the old sleeping medicine, and then that'll be me. So I'll see you in the morning. Ta-ra. Hello, good morning. How are you? As you can probably tell, it's still very windy. It's been windy all night. It's not give up at all. I did manage to get a little bit of sleep, so it's not too bad. There's a lot of deer creeping about. I don't know if you can make them out. So I've actually come up here for the sunrise. The time is now, well, just gone 6:30. The sunrise is up there behind that, behind this fell. so I'm not walking up there knackered. So I'm just going to make myself a cup of coffee and make some breakfast, and then I'll be off. That wind is not giving up at all. So I'm trying this today, something new, something different. Never had this. And I'm not gonna lie, it's really nice. Guess what? Not only is it still blowing a gale, but it's now raining too. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to put all my stuff in the bag, get my waterproof jacket on, and then put the tent in the top of the bag and clear off. Go in the bag. Go in the bag. Oh, there we go. A bit of patience, that's what you need, a bit of patience. I'm not looking forward to this, to be honest. Oh, by the way, this is the jacket that Pioneer Camp sent me. I think I mentioned it in my last video. They sent me 2 jackets. A windproof and a waterproof. So as I said in the last video, they didn't really give me much information about it besides it's waterproof. So let's find out. Now then, if anyone's got one of these bags, it doesn't come with a It doesn't come with a waterproof cover. So I've got this. It's an Osprey medium backpack cover, and it goes over it perfectly. So for moments like this where you want to keep your stuff dry, this slots over it like a glove. So I'm going to put this over it whilst I keep everything down, and just so my camera gear and everything else doesn't get wet. Get here, it's pretty windy. Right, let's get in the way. What's the chances of that? Right, we're all packed up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I've just measured, bloody hell, I've just measured the wind speed, 40 mile an hour. So I'm not going to stay up here for so long. As you can see, leave no trace. Nobody knows who was here, all that. There's the bag, all packed up. That's the medium size Osprey rain cover if anyone's thinking of getting one for their Atom packs. But yeah, I might catch up with you down there. Seen that? Somebody's been camping up there, left the tent, exploring the river. Why? So as you can see, someone's left a tent. I'll take it back, I'll put it in the bin. Okay, we are now back at the car, and as you can see, we have got a souvenir. Some clown has left the tent up there for someone else to pick up for whatever reason, so I shall dispose of that when I get home. If you're going to try wild camping, try it, but just take your stuff with you, leave no trace. Don't leave it for other people to tidy up after you. But anyway, back to the camp. I couldn't really sign off up there earlier on, it was a bit wild. I think I clocked 40-mile-an-hour winds on my anemometer. But yeah, I have enjoyed it. I'd call that camp a character building camp more than anything. Wasn't beautiful sunset and sunrise, well, not where I was anyway. So yeah, still enjoyed it. If you've liked this video, if you've liked watching it, please consider dropping a like, even a subscribe. If I can help you with any wild camping advice, get in touch in the comments, or you know, get in touch over on Instagram. But that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Ta-ra.